Hey everybody, just got back from my morning walk and I was thinking I hadn't done a Tao of Grumpy G in a while. So my head's clear, I got some ideas floating around. So sit back. On this Monday, it's time for a Tao of Grumpy G. Hey, welcome back, guys. For you new subscribers that haven't been around very long, from time to time I'll do these Tao of Grumpy G's. And the Tao of Grumpy G basically is that there are these universal truths that are floating around and we ignore them most of the time. And it's not until they smack us upside the head like a 2x4 that we pay attention. And this is my attempt to share these little universal truths, these insights, these whatever you want to call it, with you all, so that you don't have to go through the hassles of dealing with it. You've already got preloaded defense against it. So this month's Tao Grumpy G is going to be about being principled. And as I was out doing my walk, I was thinking, there are a ton of people out there taking principled stands on everything. I mean, you name it, somebody's taking a principled stand. And with YouTube or Twitter or Instagram or any other number of social media platforms, they're letting you know about it. They're letting you know about how principled they are. And I got to thinking, I was like, I started thinking that man, all these people are so principled now. Where's it coming from? How are they so principled all of a sudden? Because you never used to hear about it. Maybe other people did, but I never did. I didn't pay attention to it or what. But now I'm seeing it all over the place. And I came to the conclusion that it must be pretty dang easy to be principled. And it kind of runs contrary to my experience in life. Usually being principled was something you had to do that entailed some risk and all that. But there's these people out there now. Well, let's put it this way. When you think like the majority, it's easy to be principled. When you've got everybody and their brother thinks exactly like you do, it's easy to be principled and take a stand. Another time it's easy to be principled is when you've got nothing to lose. I mean, all these people on the internet out there, they're principled and there's no risk. Their anonymous name on the internet, they can say whatever they want and be principled. They can point fingers and tell other people how bad they are because they're not principled. But they've got nothing to risk. Now, I'm being a little bit sarcastic here. All right. It's not easy being principled. And these people out there that are just parroting the majority stance, even no matter what it is. I mean, we got people out there virtue signaling about their beliefs and everything, and they get applauded in the echo chamber that is social media, and they think they're doing something special. I took a principled stand and I brought my wife along for the ride. And God bless her. She has come along with not nearly as much complaining and fighting as there could have been. We took a principled stand on a thing and that led us here. It's been very hard. It's the only real positive thing out of it. Well, that's not really right. It's not the only, the biggest positive thing out of it is that we're debt free right now. Our finances, we don't have nearly the throwaway income that we used to have before we made this decision. We don't live, you guys, if you've been following the channel for any amount of time, this place is a shadow, a very pale shadow of what the old Grumpy Acres used to be. Now, we see the potential there, and that's one thing that keeps us going on a daily basis. but it's not the same. And anybody that's ever given up a property that they've put their heart and soul into for 8 years knows exactly what I'm talking about. So I guess at the end of this, what I want you guys to take away is don't be one of those people that suddenly find it easy to be principled whenever there's no risk or there's people standing shoulder to shoulder with you in the majority. Now I say that, and I don't want anybody to misconstrue what I just said, because in the last freedom video, I talked about how, or was it the one before? I don't remember. But I talked about how it's easier to make a principled decision whenever you've got like-minded people standing shoulder to shoulder. But your principled decision, if it's parroting what the majority is, then all you're doing is yelling in an echo chamber. Seriously. If you're going to take a principled stand, make sure it counts. All right. Don't let your principled stand be based off of hashtags and tweets. All right. Don't become an international politics expert or a medical expert based on your 25 years worth of experience on this planet and your ability to parrot what pundits say. All right. Well, that's about it for this Tao of Grumpy G. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoy making these things. It allows me to blow off a little steam. It's not really homestead related, but it in a roundabout way, it helps doing what we do. All right. If you found this enjoyable, go ahead and share it with somebody. Better yet, if you know somebody that this will tweak their nose, send it to them. Let them see it and let them wonder if they're one of those principled people that I'm talking about. Go ahead and hit the notification bell if you want to know when we're dropping more videos. We got some cool ones coming out. We got a live today. This is going to post on Monday afternoon. We got a live on Tuesday, which is tomorrow. And we hope to see you guys there. All right. Till next time, don't let those universal truths smack you upside the head and go pursue a life done free. Take care, y'all.
Thanks, Milo.